Hello, hello, hello. So I'm going to be at a Minecraft education training on Tuesday, Wednesday, which I'm pretty pumped about, but I forgot. So, I won't be there for the day after the Almost There or the unit test. So to make sure you don't have any questions and make sure that you are all covered and ready, I'm going to just make a few videos. This is not a vlog. Sorry, Abdul. This is just some educational videos for you to hopefully use to review and then teach your friends, because that's the easiest way to learn. So I'm just going to start from top to bottom, the ones that we've covered in order. We're going to start, well, actually not in order, but whatever. We're going to start with cardiovascular or circulatory. They're the exact same thing. So you could see it written as cardio and then vascular, shortened for cardio, like the exercise that you do when you raise your heart rate, cardio. Or circulatory, because the blood is circulating. Same thing. So on that part, now that's the system name. The parts of the system are going to be a heart, which does not look like that in real life. Your blood vessels themselves. So we have heart, vessels, and we have in vessels, just because we're cool, arteries, veins, and technically capillaries. Okay, so your heart is pumping a very important substance through these vessels or veins, arteries, or capillaries, pumping this very important piece of your life, and that's blood. That is what is keeping the meat or the muscle in our bodies replenished with nutrients. So when we eat our food and it digests through our digestive system, those nutrients are absorbed by the blood. They're delivered to our muscles like protein. So we have nutrients. We also have the most important thing itself, oxygen. And oxygen we know comes from our respiratory system when we breathe, but we'll talk about that in a different video. So we have nutrients, oxygen, but also it's picking up the waste. It's doing a double duty. So it's picking up this good stuff picking up this good stuff and dropping off this stuff. So we have the waste being picked up. So this is waste. So remember, the waste of the respiratory system is CO2. Or carbon dioxide. So it's going to pick up the CO2, it's going to drop off the oxygen, some nutrients, it's going to pick up some waste that was digested by the lysosomes. We remember those. So that blood is basically what's flowing. So if it says transporting, if it says delivers, if it says picks up, something like that, you're talking about blood, because that's the system that's circulating through our whole body. And it's circulating through these vessels that are specifically arteries, which carry blood with oxygen. So they kind of hitch on like a backpack. So these arteries have oxygen and they are going away from the heart, artery away from the heart. It's delivering that oxygen to all of your body parts. The veins have CO2 on them. So they have O2s and a C. They have CO2s on them carrying back up the blood with the waste that you picked up. Remember, it's a cycle, it's circulating. So this exchange of CO2 and oxygen happens in the capillaries. There's just a very thin membrane, and remember, membranes are semi-permeable. You remember that? Membranes are semi-permeable, and those capillaries membrane is permeable to oxygen and CO2. It exchanges, we drop off the good stuff, we pick up the bad stuff, and we head back to the heart. And that is where the heart will then interact with the respiratory system. So we'll talk about that next.